Hello everyone. Welcome to the Hindu editorial vocabulary reading and summary series presenting by Diction Addiction. Today's Hindu editorial title is Urban Visions on Need for Policy Reform. In the first section, we learn the vocabulary of today's Hindu editorial, which will help us to understand the theme. So vocabulary is very important to digest the article in a more meaningful way. If you are compromised with the vocabulary, then we need to compromise on the theme of editorial also or anything. So that's why I say vocabulary is central and vital for understanding of anything and speaking. So that's why I'm focusing vocabulary very first. Powers. The first one is powers. Means behavior is very strange from the normal. Awkward behavior. Awkward. So normal from behaving abnormally, doing abnormally. That's a disapproving one is called as perversive. Perversive. Strange, awkward, or abnormal. Certainty means you have a guarantee, confidence, conviction, firm, you are sure. That's what is a certainty. Augment. Augment means to improve something, you are supplementing. You add addition of something to improve the quality or quantity. That is called as augment. Supplement or add something. That's augmenting the strengths of mind by learning the vocabulary. I'm augmenting my presentation skills by learning the vocabulary. You see? Monopoly means dominance, control over only single person. Monopoly, duopoly. Mono means single, monopoly, control. Paratransit means individualized or community transport. It doesn't have any timings, so locations also varies. So if you take an auto, that's a paratransit, right? If you can hire auto from bus station or railway station to your home, that is comes under the paratransit. Renaissance means a revival or regeneration, a new start or restoring. It's a renaissance, new thing. So renaissance of confidence. It's a pilot project means what? The project which is taking place in a small scale or a test or trial or initial. So before executing in large scale, every project will be conducted in a small scale to understand the dynamics of that project. That is called as pilot. PILOT, pilot. Standalone. Standalone means individual or separate. I can stand alone to do a few things, but standalone approaches are not ideal for achieve the big things. We need a cooperation. Feeder means supplementary facilities is called as feeders. Seamlessly, you can walk through my house seamlessly. Nobody will stop you. Means without efforts, simple, without a glitch. So here, in the sense, seamless commuting from one place to other place. For example, you are traveling in an airport. You are traveling by air. You land in the airport. Then you need to have local transport immediately, without much waiting as well as without much spending much energy. That is what is called seamlessly. Suppose if you got into the railway station, Then if you have a buses or transport, other means of transport, immediately in a next second available, then that is a seamless, means your transition is have not taken much time or effort or energy. Smooth, continuously, effortlessly, simple, or without a glitch. This is what is a seamless. I guess I'm explaining the vocabulary seamlessly. Paradigm means model, standard, or a pattern. That's what is called as paradigm. Suburbs means suburban, basically. Suburbs means suburban, means the closed outskirts of the city or outskirts of the town is called as suburbs. Operationalize means execute something, executed something. Implement, grounded, that is what is operationalize. Census means counting. Coexist means living together. Cohabitate, living together is called as coexist. I'm sure these are the words we have discussed, and these words are looking like very simple, but they are very important to understand the article. That's what I discussed with you. So if at all you need, you go through one more time the same words and before reading the article. Yeah, here we have come to the section called loudspeaker. Means, ooh. Yeah, that's what you have to do. You just speak very loud and you forget yourself so that you'll understand the article. I'm doing that for you and I'm doing for me also. With a clear focus on expansion of metro, rail, and bus service through the central funding, Budget 2021 has recognized a core component of urbanization: comfortable, safe, and affordable commuting as well recognized multiplier effects for the economy and more generally for public health. Although COVID-19 has had the pervasive effect of driving people away to the safety of personal car and two-wheeler bubbles. There is a little doubt that when the pandemic is under control, more people will return to clean and green mass mobility. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman announcement of central funding of 1957 crore, 63,246 crore and 14,708 crore for the Kochi, Chennai and Bangalore metro projects respectively gives these big cities greater certainty that they can meet targets. Lesser time, however, is the impact of proposed 18,000 crore plan to augment public bus transport using private public partnership model that will enable private sector players to finance, acquire, operate, and maintain over 20,000 buses. India's ratio of buses to population is low, 1.2 per thousand people, compared to 8.6 in Thailand and 6.5 in South Africa. Although some states like Karnataka are well ahead of national average, as per Niti Aayog data. Licensed private urban bus services remain a politically sensitive topic in many states, where state monopolies coexist with unregulated paratransit, and it will take a major effort to convince them that bus renaissance is a good post-pandemic recovery strategy. The amended Motor Vehicle Act has a provisions for the center to take the lead here. The challenge of urbanization goes beyond the standalone interventions such as metro and bus system grants. State governments, which retain effective control over urban development rather than city administrations, have failed to operationalize the umbrella authorities to regulate transport. Common mobility cards that would help citizens use bus, train, and feeder networks seamlessly were largely in pilot project mode even before the pandemic. There is a valid criticism that the existing paradigm of exclusionary urbanization, which makes metro and bus service expensive for the majority, particularly for those forced to live in suburbs due to the housing costs, and sometimes making per kilometer cost using two-wheeler more attractive. Moreover, census 2011 showed that the number of census towns which are urban for census purpose but not named urban local bodies grew tremendously over a decade. They lack access to funding, infrastructure, and capacity to meet the needs of large population even now. Enhanced ambition therefore requires the center to work with the state government to integrate key areas with its transport vision, such as affordable inner city housing, including rental projects, access to civic services, and healthcare, and enhance sustainability, greenery, and walkability. All these are covered by the central budget schemes for cities. Only integration can bring about inclusive urbanization. So this is what is the article under reading under the loudspeaker. We have come to the session called as summary. So as you all know that seamless transport, seamless transport, you use air, then followed by train, followed by bus, followed by your target. If that is the case, the gap between the each transition, if it's less, then it is having a positive impact on the economy. So you are connected to the every destination of the every destination in urban as a rural. That makes the economy going to be multiplied. So as you all aware that transport is an indicator of progress. So if you are lacking that, then we are disconnected and we are going to be limp in the economy. So that's what is the most critical. Yesterday we have seen that a major chunk of budget was allocated to the development of highways in West Bengal, Assam, right? So that indicates the importance of the highways and their economic role in the economy. Here, I am a bit surprised to know that this fact. So India is having only 1.2 buses per 1,000 people. Means 1.2 buses means how much? One bus means almost 50 seats. 1.2 means another 10, you say 60 seats. 60 seats are available for 1,000 people. Imagine. So, it's a public transport where only 60 people can accommodate in the average. Rest of 940 or 40, they don't have choice to use the public transport. Either they have to depend on their own transport, or they have to depend on the private transport where they are going to loot the passengers. It depends on the situation. Price of the ticket varies from one person to other person who are sitting in the next person sitting to you. Who reserved early have one price. The person who is getting immediately before getting started with the bus have one price. So there is no uniformity in the private sector running buses. So there you see looting on. Means 900 people. 960 means you say I am not sure. I'm guessing around 60 or around 100 people are having personal vehicles. means around roughly 900 people are using the private transport, where they're spending their valuable income for transport also. It has to be improved a lot. You see, this is what is happens, connected from rural to urban. So state governments stopped connecting with the rural with the buses. Almost most of the people who cannot afford their personal vehicle are going through the autos, overloaded autos. Many times that leads to the accidents, and they're sparing their life for just for traveling. This is very tragic, I'm saying, but it is fact in India. Yeah, it's a responsibility of state as well as center as well as the local bodies to provide commuting facilities for their citizens. Best possible. If not, then we cannot avoid these accidents. Right? So this is what I understood, and this is what I want to tell you. Okay. So beneficiaries for the of the budget is again now you see Bangalore, Chennai, and Kochi in urbanization. I'm not sure about other states. Right. This is all from my side for today, and we'll see you again with one more article tomorrow. Until then, bye. But before that, if at all you like it, give thumbs up. If you have any concerns regarding the article as well as any vocabulary, just to meet me by writing your concerns. For regular updates, just subscribe. Thank you all. See you again with one more video tomorrow. Until then, bye-bye.